I met Jason when I was 17, and we actually met in church. My dad was a pastor, and he was a guitar player, and I sang on the worship team. And we were married when I was 20, he was 25, and we always thought we had all the time in the world to start our family because we were really young and just wanted to take our time. As the years went on, I was like, wow, this is just strange that it's not happening yet. Going in for your kind of annual physicals, and the doctor's like, I'm surprised that you're not pregnant yet if you haven't been safe, or if you've been trying, it's been a while. For him to say that kind of made me go, oh, actually made me aware of the fact that maybe this is going to be a little harder for us than we thought. I think it was probably about 7 years into like trying, not trying, trying again, that I was like, wow, this is really frustrating. And just kind of I guess as a woman, you start to feel a little like shame and kind of hopelessness of like, wow, this is something that should be natural for me. When there's dreams in your heart of what you expect your future to be and what you expect you've got this great, wonderful marriage that I feel so blessed to have, and a wonderful husband who longs to be a father. And you just start to ask yourself, like, why is this so hard? You're in a miracle culture, and you're in kind of a supernatural environment, and there's healing all around you. And so you're just ready for your own story to be, come to fruition. So we, as a couple, Jason and I, have always wanted to adopt because we really feel like that's going to be part of our family story as well. So we just pursued adoption and just walked through the process of that. And it's been intense, all the applications and interviews. Well, it was last November, and I had not really been feeling well for a few weeks, and I thought it was just the flu that was going around. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some pregnancy tests on my way home from work today. When you've been through like infertility for several years, it's anything surrounding that topic gets a little bit, there's just a sting to it, You're just like, oh, I don't want to do this. And I get home and I tell Jason, and he's like, okay, do what you gotta do, I'm here. I didn't even let it finish processing before I threw it away, because I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I can handle looking at this again to tell me that it's not positive. I look at it, and you know how it's kind of faded, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this? No. Wait, what? There's no way. I'm gonna take more. I'm gonna take another one. So wait an hour, take another test. It's positive. Okay, maybe this is actually, I think I'm pregnant. This is crazy, right? The emotional, wave that goes over you is so intense, because you don't realize how heavy it's become until you're like, oh my gosh, I think this weight is being lifted right now. I think this is actually happening. Is this real? I think so. God, oh my gosh, God, you're so faithful. And just the flood of memories of your journey start coming to your mind. And, I'm sitting on the bed with Jason with this test in my hand, and we're just thinking about the last 10 years of our marriage, and just the presence of the Lord in that bedroom as we were sitting there together, after that was, I'll never forget it. And I think I must have taken 6 pregnancy tests in the next couple weeks until my appointment with the doctor, because I'm like, I'm gonna check it again before I go, just to make sure. Just carrying her and the physical representation of this promise growing right before my eyes every day was just beautiful. Seeing Jason hold her for the first time was the other half of the promise fulfilled for me. It was just a holy moment, I guess you could say. It's just a thin place, you could just touch heaven, I guess it did feel like I was touching heaven, So far, 7 weeks in, it's the best and most challenging thing I've ever done. It's just intense and wonderful and joyful, and she feels like the first, and there's more to come. And we look forward to adopting too. We still want to do that. We really feel like that's God's heart for our family. when she looks in your eyes, like she's just started to smile at me, and that's the best thing in the world. Like there's nothing like that.